Good evening, Lutz, and welcome to News at 9. I'm Devere Dudley.
And I'm Natalie DeFord. Here's a look at our top stories.
Lutz asks students their opinions about POU's alcohol policy.
Panera Bread makes a change to provide customers with healthier food.
And Sports Talk gives us an inside look at the athletic department's youth clinic.
All that and more next on News at 9.
The issues surrounding POU's Wi-Fi have had an impact on students across campus. Reporters Brooke Thames, Jasmine Palinvin, and Michael Pham investigate the problems that students have been encountering.
As the school year winds down, students at POU are beginning to prepare for final exams and projects. The internet keeps students connected with assignments that teachers provide. Problems of being disconnected have hurt students' ability to get online for what they need.
Sometimes when I'm loading a page for an assignment or I'm trying to download something, it won't do it for the first time.
We're constantly having issues with the internet and connection issues.
Some students are finding that Wi-Fi issues are negatively impacting their schoolwork.
It's pushed some due dates back, or times when things might be due that we needed internet access to do research, to get on EBSCO or things like that. It can be frustrating.
Today's a nice day, so I was sitting out on the bench trying to work on Google Docs, and every 5 seconds I literally couldn't work because it's trying to connect.
Some Lutz have even had close calls with due dates.
It seems to go out pretty much consistently, especially oh, I have an assignment due in 10 minutes and the internet's out.
Even fun activities like watching your favorite show are nearly impossible.
Just watching Netflix or trying to load a page, it won't load or it'll have to buffer a few extra times.
Students are using more efficient yet costly methods to gain access to the internet they need. Many are turning to cell phone data and tablets to get the job done.
The Wi-Fi just is super slow and won't load anything. So it's usually I end up just turning on cellular data and downloading things like that, which isn't as convenient.
I go on the data on my smartphone if I need to. Otherwise, I have to wait it out.
These issues have caused confusion across campus. Library support experts gave us a list of tips on what you can do.
Make sure that you have an Ethernet cable available if possible. Ethernet's always going to be stable. We know it's not wireless, but it's better to have kind of tethered internet than no internet whatsoever.
Yeah. If you have a device that doesn't move, like a television, then that has like a smart TV or a game console, or you have a desktop computer, then we recommend that you just leave that plugged in because it frees up more of the wireless signal for the mobile devices.
Printers, even if your printer does have wireless functionality, we strongly recommend turning it off.
Library help desk workers are always eager to aid students who are having problems. This is Michael Pham reporting from STV.
Be sure to do your part, Lutz. If you continue to encounter Wi-Fi problems, visit the help desk in the library for more help and suggestions.
POU is currently a dry campus, but many students have different views on the issue. Two POU students, Kylie Cooley and Brendan Nilsson, were curious as to whether their classmates would rather have a dry or a wet campus.
The current alcohol policy at POU does not allow students to possess alcohol in their dorm room, even if the student is 21 years of age. Some feel that this policy is unfair, while others feel the campus should be completely dry. We set out on a journey across campus to figure out what students think about the issue.
POU should not be a dry campus because people drink anyway, and there's no point in not allowing it because people are just going to cheat the system and then get in trouble for it.
I do think that there should be alcohol allowed on campus just because I think that if you promote a culture where drinking is acceptable, you're less likely to have people trying to hide it from authority figures.
I feel like POU should be a dry campus because it's such a great community, and if it was wet, it wouldn't be as good as it is right now as a dry community.
If you're 21 years old, you should be able to drink. It's the law. It's kind of, I guess, it's kind of a right. I don't think that people should have the ability to say you can or cannot drink if you've been given that by society. If the law says you can drink.
PLU should be a dry campus because the younger students aren't as well, maintained on how to handle alcohol.
As you can see, the alcohol policy is a contentious issue here on campus. While some of the students feel this campus should be dry, others feel it should be wet and wild.
While wine and beer are allowed at some on-campus events, alcohol is still forbidden in residence halls besides South and Kreidler, granted you are over 21 years of age.
The White House is beefing up security following a string of fence jumping incidents. The Secret Service was given a green light today to install new steel spikes on top of the White House fence. The spikes will be more than 7 inches long, and their purpose is to turn away any or delay any possible fence jumpers in the future. The target date to install those spears is in early July. However, they are only a temporary measure. The Secret Service is hoping to come up with a new permanent solution this summer and put up an entire new fence next year.
Taylor Swift fans, listen up. The music video of her new song, Bad Blood, will debut next weekend. Swift announced on Instagram today the video will be released during the 2015 Billboard Music Awards show on May 17th. The Instagram post has a picture of her dressed as Catastrophe, a character she plays in the video. The picture has a bad-to-the-bone kind of feel, with Taylor suited up in a black leather jacket. The tagline reads, "Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes," which is a reference to the lyrics in the song.
The long wait for the Oculus Rift may be over. Makers say the virtual reality headset will start shipping in early 2016. The company will start taking pre-orders later this year. No price has been announced. Oculus Rift debuted back in 2002 as a Kickstarter project and was supposed to hit the market last year, but the company has struggled with delays, leaving fans impatient. The Oculus Rift has a 3D display and headphones designed to immerse you in a virtual world which you navigate with a game controller.
The Pacquiao-Mayweather fight is over, but the lawyers are just starting to come out swinging. Two men who feel ripped off over the lackluster fight filed a class action lawsuit seeking at least $5 million for Manny Pacquiao. They say Pacquiao, his advisor, and Top Rank Boxing should have let everyone know he had a shoulder injury. In a second class action lawsuit, 2 other pay-per-view customers gave the same reasons and are seeking the same amount of money. Mayweather also was sued Tuesday. The suit was brought by the mother of 3 of his children. She alleges he lied about her during one of his interviews in the build-up to Saturday's match. Mayweather told Katie Couric that Josie Harris was on drugs during an incident that led to him spending 2 months in jail for domestic violence.
Panera Bread is pledging to remove all artificial additives and preservatives from its food by the end of next year. On its website, Panera published a list of some of the 150 ingredients that will change. Panera's CEO says the restaurant chain wants to provide better food to its customers. And that better food starts with simpler ingredients. Panera joined several chains pledging to make their food more pure. McDonald's says it will no longer use chickens treated with certain antibiotics, and Chipotle plans to cut out all genetically modified food from its menu.
Now it's time for the second and this year's final edition of Sarah G's Breeze.
Take it away, Sarah.
Welcome to Sarah G's Breeze, your source for PLU's weather. Today was a beautiful day with a high of 66 degrees and a low of 41 degrees, with winds at 11 miles per hour. The moon tonight will be visible 85.3%, which is called a waning gibbous. The sun will rise this week at 5:45 a.m. until 8:24 p.m. Let's take a look at the rest of the week. This week is Lollapalooza, and it will be beautiful. The sun is going to be out, and this Saturday it is going to be 77 degrees with a low of 49 degrees. The rest of the week, it's going to be rainy on Wednesday, but the rest of the week it will be beautiful. So take out your sunglasses and your shorts and get ready for some sunshine. Tomorrow's high is 75 degrees with a low of 44 degrees. The rest of the week has an average high of 70 degrees, a low of 46 degrees, and slight showers on Wednesday. So don't completely put away your umbrella and soak up the sun. Back to you, Devere and Natalie.
Stay tuned. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Next up is Jenny Boots with On the Agenda.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
To get in the way before it happens.
To get a friend home safe.
And to not blame the victim.
It's on us.
To look out for each other.
To not look
the other way.
It's on us to stand up.
To step in.
To take responsibility.
It's on us, all of us.
To stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
And welcome to On the Agenda. I'm Jenny Boots. With Dead Week and finals on the horizon, we've got a lot to look forward to, especially Lollapalooza this Saturday. Last week we showed an interview with the Fame Riot, who's one of the performers for Lollapalooza. But tonight we've got the people behind it all to share some insider info. So please welcome Andrew Larson, Programming Director for ASPLU, and Morgan Woods, Traditional Events Programmer. You're the team behind it all. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right, so I just want some of the details. Like, what are you expecting for this year's event?
Yeah, so we are expecting a bigger turnout than before. We're out on the golf course this year, and we've got bigger staging coming in and a really good lineup. We've got Saul coming, which everybody's really excited about, Seattle-based rapper, so it's going to be great.
Nice, nice. What have you been doing like this week leading up to Saturday?
Yeah, so we've been hiding some Lollapalooza tank tops around campus. It's been quite the fiasco going on. So on our social media, we've got Twitter and Instagram going, and people have been stalking that and trying to find some tank tops. So we're getting the hype up.
Nice.
And we're excited that it's going to be 80 degrees this Saturday, so it's going to be really great. Lots of people.
Yeah. So we've just heard from Sarah G.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, so what are the big changes I think that this year's Lolla brings versus events in the past?
Yeah, so I think one of the big things is that we are moving the location, and it's done with actually a lot of purpose and intentionality. It's a great space to sort of give more of that outdoor concert venue vibe, and so it's all in one location. We have our inflatables out there. We have our food trucks. We have the stages. We have 2 stages. We have music going on the whole event. So there's really a chance to bring it all in one location and really make it a fun, exciting event.
Mm-hmm. Well, what are you two most excited about for Lolla this year?
I think I'm most excited for our lineup. I think it's really good. I'm really looking forward to Saul's performance. He's a really great musician. And also, I'm personally looking forward to the Mechanical Bull. Gonna get out there.
Yes. Absolutely.
The lineup's great. Saul's from Seattle, so it's great to have a local person who's also really popular. We have food trucks, which is new for our event. I think it's just gonna be a really great day.
Yeah, awesome. So then, as a final note, are there things that students should really know for this event? What what should we keep in mind as we prepare and get ready?
Yeah, so kind of our big thing is we want everybody to know that you can't bring in outside beverages and food. And there's going to be a bag check at the door, so just keep that in mind and don't bring in anything you wouldn't want your mom to see in your bag. So that's
a great way to phrase it. I love it.
Yeah, kind of a big one.
Yeah, we want people to still have fun. It's still going to be a great event, and they can come and hang out, and they can go home. They can, but just be smart about coming to the event and just be aware that we do have these extra measures this year. So.
Well, awesome, you guys. Thank you for coming on. And be sure to check out more information about the event at lollapalooza.com, as well as Lollapalooza on various social media platforms. So check Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, especially if you are looking for those free t-shirts, which will be out tomorrow. Is that right? Yeah, so check that out. So this week, we've got the premiere of Into the Woods is starting tomorrow night and through Saturday, and then again on the 15th and 16th. This show will be held at 7:30 in the Karen Hilly Phillips Center for the Performing Arts, and tickets are free with a student ID. Also this Friday is the final performance of Harmonic and Plutonic. At 5:30, head over to the outdoor amphitheater outside of Mary Baker Russell to watch our campus a cappella groups in their final show of the year. And so, Lutz, before I sign off tonight, I just want to pass along my thanks. This year has been so much fun, and thanks to our viewers and fans and the people who watch and support, and especially the people that come here every Thursday night. It's been a great time. So, tune in starting September for some brand new Mast TV adventures. And now to Sports with Sam.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Hi, Lids, and welcome back. I'm Sam Lund, and welcome to our last edition of Sports Talk. So, as you all know, most of our traditional seasons are over. However, the athletics community is still hard at work. This Saturday, all of the athletes paired up to take on 100 small children from across the Parkland area. We had our annual youth clinic, and we've got a short video from the athletic department to show you a little bit of the fun. On Sunday, PLU hosted their annual sports banquet to honor and notice the special athletes and teams of this year. The women's tennis team took home the overall GPA award with an average GPA of 3.5. Women's swimming took home the Team of the Year award after bringing in their second Northwest Conference title in back-to-back years. AJ Konoposki was awarded the Player of the Year for his work with the PLU baseball team. This year, Konoposki claimed first team all-conference titles for the third year in a row. He also became PLU's first team All-American last season, and this season he became PLU's all-time career saves leader, while also becoming the 6th NCAA D3 athlete in history to reach 30 career saves. The baseball team also finished their season this weekend with a win against George Fox in the PLU Spring Tournament. The Lutes took a 5-1 win to give PLU its 4th 30-win season ever. The Lutes are ranked 21st in D3 baseball now, nationally, and number 1 in the D3 West Region rankings. That's all the time that we have for you guys tonight. If you want any more information, tune into massedmedia.plu.edu. For everyone here in the studio and myself, have a nice night, and we'll see you next year.